doing good. We are going to have a wonderful session today. That is career path for industrial hygienist. During this session, we are going to discuss in some basic information with regards to industrial hygienist, and as well as we are going to give you some opportunities in industrial hygienist, how to get those opportunities, as well as this course contains some kind of courses which you can do so that you will be eligible for such kind of courses. So I'm going to share presentation now. Let us go as per the presentation. And myself, let me give a small introduction of myself. I am Mohammad Shahid. I'm working in Kuwait as a HSC specialist, and I am belongs to HSC with 40 years of experience in different fields such as production, operation, maintenance, and construction. I hope this presentation will be very valuable and useful for you. As well as I have completed some of the industrial hygiene courses. This is for your information that those industrial hygiene courses give some amount of information and knowledge as well as the expertise what we are doing in our day-to-day activities, which I'm going to share in a brief. Since it is a 1 hour session, we cannot cover so much of detail in this session. However, we will try to cover the maximum information in this session. So basically, I have W501, which is a part of BOHS course, which is a certification body. So W501, which is a measurement of hazardous substances, I have completed those certificate courses. Then W502 with regards to thermal environment. Then W503 noise measurement and its effect. W505 control of hazardous substances. W506 which is ergonomics essentials, and W507 health effects of hazardous substances. One of the beauty of today's session, we have very good attendees with a different profile, because we have here today the attendees are college students. We have attendees, some are working in college and universities. We have also participants today in this webinar who are fresh graduates. We have some participants who are already working in industry, and we have some of the professionals who are already certified in industrial hygienist. So this mixture of today's participants gives such a immense pleasure to us that you are all interested in today's session. So let us move to the presentation, and we will be asking a few questions at the end of the session, if possible, to ensure that you are with us and you can able to understand our subject today. I hope you people can see the screen.
Yes, we can see.
Yes.
We can see.
Very good. Thank you. So today's topic is about career path for industrial hygienist. Some may not be aware of this industrial hygienist position itself. It's not a new position. There are people who are working in HSC field who are as a safety officer or engineer or specialist or manager. Those category people who used to carry out or manage this industrial hygienist activities along with their day-to-day activity in their facilities or plants. Now this industrial hygienist, now most of the companies, they started having people who are expertise or who is having a detailed information with regards to industrial hygienist itself. So that is the reason now this industrial hygienist topic is becoming a boom, and in coming days, many are going to understand or many are going to learn this subject, because there are going to be many opportunities with regards to this industrial hygienist in coming days. So outline of the course. Today's outline to understand a brief on industrial hygiene and functional responsibilities of industrial hygienist. And course outcome will be the industrial exposure to hazardous substances, measurement and survey techniques, systems of body function, effects of toxic substances, routes of entry and target organs, control measures, engineering and non-engineering, understanding the roles of industrial hygienists. Since the topic is for career path for industrial hygienists, We are not just going to give you some information with regards to career path itself, because some of you people are not aware of what is industrial hygienist. Without knowing what is industrial hygienist, if I talk about only the career path, you may not be and you may not understand, or you cannot get into it, and you cannot get the opportunities without understanding the concept or the position of or the responsibilities of this industrial hygienist position itself. So what we are going to do in this 1 hour brief session, we are also going to give you some basic concepts of industrial hygienist. By understanding this industrial hygienist concept, we will also guide you what are all the courses available and what are all the courses Enlighten can provide you, which you can utilize and you can learn from this portal to become an industrial hygienist and to become expertise on this subject. We cannot say that we can become expertise because it is such a vast subject. In every field this subject is applicable. Everyone is learning on a daily basis, even experts who is having a detailed experience, they are also cannot say that they are experts. They need to learn more. It is still on a daily basis, we have to learn something on this subject to become updated and to be on the target within your field of expertise. Now let us go to the presentation. So what is occupational hygiene? We can say occupational hygiene or industrial hygienist, both are similar concept or similar terminology. You can call yourself as an industrial hygienist, or you can call yourself as an occupational hygienist. Almost both are same concept. So occupational hygiene is a discipline of anticipating, recognizing, evaluating, and controlling hazardous health hazards in the working environment. Here we have highlighted health hazards because in this subject we are not going to discuss about the issues related to environment or the issues related to injuries or the issues related to the property damage and all. This subject is only to discuss about the health hazards. What are the health hazards can happen in the working atmosphere? That is what we are going to discuss in this session, and this whole concept is also the same. Now, we are going to this very important slide. We kept this slide at the initial point itself to give you some understanding that what is the role of industrial hygienist. As an industrial hygienist, the industrial hygienist person should have some amount of information or knowledge about the workplaces. Wherever you are getting appointed, you will your first responsibility is to understand the knowledge of the workplace, plant, processes, materials, source of exposure, and people involved. So these are all the basic information as an industrial hygienist or the professional he should understand once he is entering into the site. Now then understand the legal requirements. There are some legal requirements applicable directly and indirectly to the organization. So those legal requirements should be you need to understand before executing your activities or before you are into this field in your plant. Now, with regards to the third point, expertise on recognizing the hazards and health effects. What are the health effects from the organization or from the process or from the machinery to the health needs to be recognized. You need to recognize. So this is part of the responsibility of industrial hygienist. Know the derivations of the local and accepted international hygiene standards. There are many standards, local and internationally. For example, ACGIH, which is one of the most recognized standard with regards to industrial hygienist. So those standard information, we should have some amount of information where once you start developing your career in industrial hygienist. Then study, conduct, walkthrough, surveys to design the appropriate sampling programs and plans. We will discuss in coming slides detail about this walkthrough and survey design. But this is the part of our responsibility as well. Evaluate the risk, understand the risk first, then evaluate the risk, whether the risk is low, high, or medium. But here the risk in the sense it is about a health hazard or health risk. Whether here as industrial hygienist we will mostly discuss about whether the chemical or the process is going to create acute health effect or chronic health effect. So we will come to know what is acute and chronic in this presentation also. Assess the control measures, its adequacy and suitability. Propose if any additional control measures also required. Maybe when you are appointed in any organization, it cannot be a new organization. It is running, or it can be a running organization. So once you are entering into those organizations, you have to assess whether the existing control measures are adequate or not, or do we need to propose for any new additional control measures so that we can improve the system and standard and health conditions of the workers in those facilities. So that is very important point also. Assess the control measures, its adequacy and suitability. Propose if any additional control measures are required. Maintain the records of calibration, manufacturer recommendation of IH equipment. Maintain records of for easy retrieval. Then you will conduct regular audits, inspections to ensure the compliance level during your position in that organization. Then you will advise management for the reviews wherever there is a development is required, and there are some regular frequent reviews in a monthly or quarterly or annual basis within your organization as per your organization design. That will be taken care, and you will give your suggestion and guidance for further improvement with regards to industrial hygiene based on your expertise and based on your records and reports during your tenure, during your experience in this organization. Fine. So this is the basics of the roles and the responsibilities that industrial hygienist should take care when he is getting appointed in this organization. As I told, since we have multiple different kinds of participants in this webinar, hope this is very important for you, because those are new or those who are not into that field, you should know what are the responsibilities that the industrial hygienist has to take care once he is getting appointed or when you are entering into this new field. And those who are already in this field for a long time, you can also review these points, which is very important for you to again refresh your mind also, to ensure that you are following or you are executing, you are implementing all these requirements in your organization. Now we are going to the next slide. See, this occupational hazard, as we discussed in the previous slide, the occupational hazards in the organization are of different kinds. It can be heat. Why heat? For example, it is not only the regional hazard. For example, if you are working in some Middle East country, there is you need to undergo, or your workers need to undergo different climate conditions, like extreme temperature, hot, and extreme cold also. Similarly, different regional have a different kind of climate regions, so they are undergoing different kind of health hazards with regards to those temperature variations. These temperature variations are going to affect the worker. So it is our responsibility to ensure that our workers in the organization are having adequate precautionary measures, control measures, to ensure that they are not getting affected from this extreme variation of regional climate conditions, as well as some organizations have different temperature environments, like working in foundries, even working in laundries, working in some facilities which can generate high temperature, and similarly working in some kind of chiller plants which can generate very low temperature, means freezing temperature. So the people working in those atmospheres, we have to ensure that they are protected from those health effects. We will discuss with regards to those health effects as well. And there are some physical health hazards. For example, people can handle different kinds of activities physically when they are doing their activities at the work site, like pushing, pulling, lifting. So they have multiple activities in a different kind of working atmosphere. So as an industrial hygienist, we will ensure that what all the activities they are handling in those facilities, and how these activities are making a issue like health effects to them. So those things, as an industrial hygienist, we need to recognize those hazards. We need to identify the precautionary measures, control measures for those physical health related hazards as well. Now we are going to that psychosocial. Yes, psychosocial. For example, the people are working in office environment, or people are working in a different atmosphere where they will undergo immense stress-related hazard. So those stress, how this stress is affecting their health conditions, and how is their working atmosphere ergonomically also, which is affecting their health conditions, those things also as an industrial hygienist, we will assess, we will advise for further control measures. Now, a very important subject as an industrial hygienist is particulates. You know that there are multiple organizations or various kind of organizations. It is generating a different kinds of dust particulates in the atmosphere. So those particulates, how it is affecting the health based on this chemical characteristics and based on the size, shape. It is a very detailed subject. You need to read, write, understand detailedly to understand those things. The TLV also. So we will see some basic information with regards to TLV in coming slide. Now radiation, yes, there are some activities, there are some industries like NDT, their nuclear plants, they handle gamma radiation, they handle different kinds of radiation sources, even working with medical related professionals, they are undergoing X-ray related radioactive isotopes and those related hazards. So for them, what are the health hazards? How these hazards are affecting their working condition, their profession, and how it is affecting their physical condition. So all these things we have to understand, estimate, evaluate, and we have to take necessary control measures. As like a biological, and yes, biological hazards now, this is one of the very important subjects, like the bacteria and viruses and other related fungi type of hazards in the work atmosphere needs to be assessed. Then chemicals, as each industry, they as like a production or process or any even construction industries, when they are handling different kinds of chemicals for painting and some activities like hydro testing, and after hydro testing they will do sandblasting. So all these activities we will use different types of chemicals, and these chemicals can cause different types of health hazards. So those health hazards, how it will affect the individual, those things also the part of industrial hygienist role. So as I told at the beginning, it is very detailed study. I'm going a little bit of fast because you know in this 1 hour session we are going to have a very brief information with regards to occupational hygienist, and I'm going to give you a maximum information within this short period, so that you will get very good information by attending this webinar. So if I am fast or if I am going very fast also, you can advise me. I can slow down, but I will try to give you maximum amount of information within this short period of time.